Hey y'all, so I just got my tax return and I did a good thing. I gave away my 6 burner grill and my electric smoker to a friend of mine who probably could never afford any of those because he don't have a lot of money. So I felt like I did a good deed, and I used some of my tax money to go buy me a new flat top griddle and a Traeger pellet grill. And right now I'm going to show you what's going on with it. Starting to season it and get it going. So you got the hopper here. This is the Pro 22. I put the pellets in there. There's an auger in the bottom in this black box right here. Hard to see, but it's spinning and it's pushing the pellets into this little firebox area, as you can see. Turn the light on real quick. Oh, there we go. And you can see them pushing out from the auger. And once it gets high enough, that little black mark, it's hard to see with the light on, but you see it's glowing red. That thing will ignite them, which it looks like it's about to do, and that'll get the fire started. And this is the first initial firing, and I gotta get it seasoned. Oh man, that does smell good. You can see the smoke coming out. I have this Pro blend here, which is oak, hickory, and cherry. $25 bag for 30 pounds. Is it 30 pounds, I think? Yeah, 30-pound bag. I got a Home Depot. I just moved up to the high position or temperature. You can see it's right there on high as I'm doing the initial break-in. This is the first firing to get it seasoned up and ready to cook. I think I'm supposed to have that down right now. Oh, look, we have fire. Fire, fire, fire. So anyway, we got that going. And that's going to catch on fire and start burning. I'm looking over here in the manual, how to start it up. So I'll just finish right here. And it says to replace the baffle, tray, grates, turn the temperature to high, that's what I just did. Once pellets begin to fall in the fire pot, the auger is primed. Turn the dial to the shutdown cycle. Okay, pellets fall into the fire pot, the auger is primed, which that just happened. Turn the dial to shutdown cycle. That's what I'm about to do now. Note, during the initial charging the auger, it will take time for the pellets to move. Okay, that happened. And once I do that, then we'll see what happens in the shutdown cycle. So let's go back here. Whoa, almost fell down trying to squat. All right, and let's turn this to the shutdown cycle. I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait. I don't know if I saw that. I was also supposed to put all this stuff back in there, but I didn't do that yet. But it's starting to smoke. We'll leave this in here, kind of see how the smoke comes out of the chimney top there. Anyway, turn the dial to shut down to reset the ignition process. Then step 7, with the main power switch in the on position, which is still there because I never turned it off, it didn't say to, turn the temperature dial to high. In about 2 minutes the pellets will ignite and turn a whitish gray smoke will come out off the grill. So let's go do that. So go back here, still on. We're going to run it back up to high. And it says LE, like a little bitty R. I don't even know what that stands for. But we'll see what happens. Again, oh man, it smells good in here. It's crazy. I was watching a video. I was doing some research on this Traeger to kind of see what it was. And basically, a pellet grill will replace a smoker and a gas grill. And it's like a 2-in-1 combo, but there's 6 different ways you can cook on it. It says you can barbecue on it, you can braise on it. What was the other couple? Of course, smoke. Royal, I think, was one of them. And I forget the other. I'd have to go back and look at the website. I was just mainly concerned, what can I get that will allow me to grill, like on a regular gas grill with the grates, and something that I can smoke in one unit. And this is what I found. And I got the smallest one. That's all I need, though. I don't need a whole big space. So I got the cheapest one. It was on sale right now at Home Depot for $4.99. So I got that. And anyway, when I was doing my research on those, I came across a video, and I like the show called How It's Made. I came across a YouTube video of how it's made, and they were showing how they make the pellets, which is pretty cool. They just take a bunch of lumber, they grind up real small, kind of like into an ash, not an ash, I'm sorry, like a fine dust particle, not real fine, but small dust particles. And they put some kind of liquid binder in there, and it kind of comes out like a paste, and it is basically forced through this perforated holes in this machine, which extrudes the wood, and the liquid that's in it kind of packs them together, and then it dries, and it dries hard, and it dries together, and that's what you get, the little pellets. It's kind of like if you ever grinded meat in a meat grinder, how it's all loose and you push it through the meat grinder, it comes down and it kind of looks like spaghetti, but it's meat. Same thing with the wood, and I thought that was kind of interesting of how they made it. And it is all natural wood. There's like no other materials that's mixed in with it, which is pretty cool. So anyway, let's see what the next steps here say. Before using your grill for the first time, it will need to be seasoned. Turn the temperature dial to high, which I just did, and let it run for 45 minutes with the door shut. After seasoning, turn the dial to the shutdown cycle and allow the grill to run through its complete shutdown cycle. Your grill is now ready to cook. Note, always run your grill through the full shutdown cycle after each cooking task. To initiate this cycle, turn the temperature dial to the shutdown cycle. I'm going to have to look through this book, though, to see how long this shutdown cycle takes. I don't know if it's a 1 minute thing, a 20-minute thing, 30-minute thing, but anyway, I'm excited for it. The kids want hot dogs, and so I'm going to go ahead and shut this. I'm not going to put all the grates back on and the drip pan and everything, but basically I'm going to show you. This is like a little baffle. It goes above that firebox just in case anything does drip. It doesn't go into the fire. And then above that is this little slanted tray, and I have a liner on it because it leans in here sideways. This is a little higher. Let me show you. This level, and that's lower, so it's on a slant, like downwards to the right. All the grease that drips off the food goes under this tray, and it slides down to this little channel slot here, which comes out into your drip bucket, which I put some liners in there so it doesn't get my drip bucket dirty. Try to keep it as clean as long as possible. Anyway, that's what that is. And then above that, of course, you got your main grill grate on the bottom, and then you have the little vegetable rack that goes on the top side, and those are porcelain coated, which is really, really cool. I'm gonna leave those out for now, and we're gonna get this thing seasoned up. I'm not gonna sit here and watch it for 45 minutes and talk, but when it gets done, I will do the shutdown cycle, and then after that gets done shutting down, it is seasoned and ready to go. And then I'll put some hot dogs on there. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but that'll probably be the first thing I put on there, and we're gonna have some smoked grilled hot dogs. In my research on these, because I didn't know I've heard about them, I never looked into them though, because I don't know anything about these things. Basically, it is the fuel that cooks the food is the wood pellets. It does plug into a wall with electricity, a 110 outlet, and that's just to run the auger and the fan. The auger spins, it pushes the pellets into that little firebox, but also there's a fan in there that pushes the smoke around, and it circulates the smoke evenly, and that's why it's in a circular cylinder cooking chamber, so it evenly coats with the heat everywhere, with indirect heat. So that's why it's plugged into electricity, so you can run the fan and the auger. But the fire itself is what actually cooks the food with the heat, and they said the benefit with this is you get the flavor from the wood on the food, which makes it better, makes it good. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get this done and we'll see how it comes out. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Have a good night.